Hello everyone and welcome back to Monpjc Plays Minecraft. And as you can see, we're back at the ocean. Oh, the trees haven't rendered in over there. That's not a particularly good view. And we have some turtles behind us. These are the guys we found before. Their eggs haven't hatched yet. But I understand the reason their eggs haven't hatched... Are they making noises? Oh, look at that. They make noises. The reason they haven't hatched is because they only hatch at night time, when it's dark. And I've kept this lit up because apparently zombies will come and try and kill their eggs. But, so what are we doing back over here today? Well, out in the ocean here, because this is obviously the aquatic version of the game with the updates in it, I wanted to build a bit of a sea base. And when we were out here last time, we saw dolphins, and we've obviously got the turtles, and we've also got all this coral, which is just slowly coming into view here as I come along. And it's this, all the seas, like this green colour here as well. It's a different colour, and it's just like all really, really pretty. So what I'm going to do is, because this is quite away from the portal over there, is let's just look back, see it's sort of just there in the distance. What we're going to do is going to build a little port, just a little harbour for now, nothing too big, just big enough for our needs. And then I'm going to build a platform out here where we can have a bench set up and a little working area. And then within this area, what we'll do is we'll then choose, and I think it'll probably be over here by this shipwreck. That's what I was looking for. Over here by this shipwreck, we will put a ship of our own in the water here. The idea, or the plan's going to be, is that we're going to have a glass bottom to that ship so that we can actually see the fish swimming around and look at the coral and all of those sorts of things. So that's my plan. First of all, build a little port, which means I've got to go and get a load of resources and things. So that's the plan for today's episode. I hope you're all very good and all enjoying these episodes. Please leave a like if the like button hasn't already come up on the screen. I'll make sure it does for you. Oh, what was that I just swam over? They look like piranhas or something. Oh, I don't know what they are. I'm scared to get out of the water now. You stay careful as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little port over here, get a load of materials. It's not going to be particularly complicated, just enough to make it look like somewhere you'd come and dock and park. Because obviously this is going to be expanding and this will become a big port one day maybe, with big seafaring ships coming in and out. So anyway, I'll catch you all in a minute and we'll have a look, see how far I've got on. Thank you. So hello again everyone and welcome to Port Murky. This is what it's going to be called. This is going to be my little port for our boats. So I've been building this over the last hour or so. Just to show you where we are. We're here in the sea. You can see the kelp's growing really deep here. That's going to be a real problem for the ships coming in and out. That might be a problem. So this little jetty, we've got some boats scattered around the edge here. I've used some ladders here just to decorate these wooden posts. These actually go right down into the sea. I don't know if you can see these. There we go. And we've got some concrete posts down here, stone posts. Now, these ladders are really helpful because that means you can get back in when you're trying to get out of the water. I did that very skillfully, didn't I? I did. I was very pleased with myself. So we've scattered a few boats around here. We've used natural materials from the area. This is all jungle wood, from the jungle wood over there. The side here we have some posts here for tying boats up to if we need to. We have some... I've just guided that crafting bench there with a ladder on the side. And the nice thing with the boxes now, or the chests, is that you can actually stack them however you want in the game now. So they're like scattered a little bit like that, so make it look like there's stores and materials coming through. We'll go up there and have a look at that in a moment. But just walking around here, I've been using some waterlogged stones on the edge here, just to break up the edge when you're coming in here and having a look. And then because this has been built out of jungle wood, I've put some jungle wood here to make it look like this is a supply of wood that's been brought in. And then over here, this is very important because as you will see, we are in the ocean. It's going to be pretty salty. So we've actually got a little freshwater supply here. Not that you're probably going to get a lot of drinking or anything else here. It's not meant to be living here, but there is some there. So as I say, we've got some wood scattered around the side here. And then our little hut. It's more like a little shanty place. So I covered up the back of the walls so that we couldn't see the portal from the outside. You can see it from in here. Got a nice view from there. Got some steps. And this is the area I've been using for my resources to build this area. So I flattened off the sand here and I brought the sand across so we've got this little closed off area. Quite often what they do is when you want big ships parked in your bay, which is going to be down here, this is where the big ships are going to dock, then you don't want the tides washing in and out, the waves, so you put these little things here to break the sea barrier. So I've been cutting down a couple of trees over there which have built this. Some tools, a chest here. This is only slabs up here so we can open the chest easily. And then these windows I decided I'm probably going to leave open, or I might put some shutters on them just so we can see down to the jetty and we can see out to the sea. So it's quite a nice little view there. Let's take a screen cap there for Halo because she'll love that. And we can see our little nature reserve over there of our turtles being looked after, nice and safe. So this is the idea. This is the little area where we'll come through the portal. We can hop out of here, hop down these stairs. There's a few chests here. We can always leave some stuff in them. And we can grab a boat and then sail off out there. So this is just our little working jetty. Just somewhere to actually get resources and build from. And I can fill chests up and I can do all sorts of stuff. So the next thing to do is to sail out there and pick a spot and take a load of materials with me and get some posts in the ground, or so we can actually start building what looks like a raft or a bit of a ship on top of it, because obviously we can't just build straight on top of the water. So that's going to be the next thing I'm going to do. So I'll get some resources and I'll go and do that. Oh, this is probably one of the worst looking boats I think you could possibly make. Doesn't really look like much of a boat at all, really, does it? Oh, we've come from... the chunks are not loading. So we've come from over there, and I just basically plonk this down. It literally took me no more than 10 minutes, and it probably looks like it as well. So the reason it's here is because underneath the water here, we have our... Let's just dip under the water. We have our sea wreck. We've got little lanterns. And yeah, so we've got our sunken boat here under the water. And that was the chest where we went in and died. There's bits down there. There's a chest still in now. So this is just a platform, effectively, that we're going to be using before we build our base. And what I'm hoping to do is I'm actually going to get the design of one of these boats and actually reconstruct it sat there in the water. As I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this bit of the boat over here where we've got the keel under the water with glass, or glass windows in the side, so that we can actually see out into all of this. So we'll be sat somewhere around about here, the idea is, and you can see the shipwreck from there and the sea. You can see the fish swimming past, little fishy down there, and maybe even get dolphins. So that'll be pretty cool. So literally this is just, as I said just now, it's a little platform with a few lights on it, stop the mob spawning. Got a work chest, got a box, got a bit of food, and we can crack on from here. So, I left the boat out there. Oh, let's go back and get my boat. So the next thing to do is get some supplies and materials back from the main base so that I can build the rest of that boat. Hey, good news! We have a we have a half-sunk boat here. The shipwreck's down there. This is the new ship. Now, I did try to find some blueprints online, and I couldn't really tell. So what I've been doing is I've been copying the number of blocks over here, and then sort of translating it into this. It went a bit wider than I thought, so this little thing has now sort of got, well, yeah, that's not really a floating ship anymore, is it? It's got sort of demolished a little bit there. It's a good job Minecraft lets things float for you, doesn't it? So what I was just going to do was hollow out the inside of the ship here. And I think the easiest way to do this is, I should have really had some dirt blocks or something. That would have made my life easier, so I don't know what I'm actually digging up. So I'm going to be like doing this, and just water's just going to flow back in again, isn't it? That's all that's going to happen. So yeah, I'm going to figure this out without trying to make a mess of the boat in the process, because this all needs to come out so that we can get all that water out, and then we can have a bottom in there. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do next, and if I do this, it'll probably just fill itself back in again. Oh no, that's alright, that's not so bad. Okay, well, I might as well do this on camera then, mightn't I? Let's do 2 rows at a time, like so. I guess if I'd have found some sponges, that would have made this a lot easier for myself. There we go. Probably going to get some waterlogged blocks. I don't know how that quite works now in the game, because the blocks can now contain a source block of water. That's probably a better way of doing it. At least my blocks all float again. There we go. Like that. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Who says I don't know what I'm doing? So I guess the next bit is going to be trying to work out how to do the bit above the water, which could be tricky because there isn't anything of that ship down there to actually show me what was there in the first place. So if I go over in here and have a look. So although I can sort of, well, I guess, yeah, there's a bit of the surface. There's some trapdoors here. So I've got to try and work out where these posts, not posts, what do they call them? I can't remember. The masks. I've got to work out where the masks are. And then I've got to work out the back of the ship over here with some rooms in it. And then all those platforms over there. So yeah, that's what I've got to do. And I've gone and done it again. I keep doing this. I keep getting out and then not being able to get back in again. It's mainly because I've been getting in around this way. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with doing this and clear out the bottom of this boat. Ship. It's a ship. And let's see if we can get some sides built and a deck in here. And then I'll show you how far I've got with that bit. Okay. This is taking a lot longer than I expected, by the way. Well, I never said I was particularly creative, but I'm definitely sitting on the boat right now. Just noticed a few items bouncing around in the water down there, where I was... Oh, there's a load of my stuff I've dropped. I broke my chest over the side here. Oh, goodness sake. Just collect those. Right, there we go. So I got rid of the little boat that was here. And we now have this, and I'm now bobbing up and down, which is probably very entertaining. I've got some ladders here. There we go. So we'll go here. So this is our boat. Our ship, should I say. So we've got the deck in, and I've got these flat sides here, which are going to be... it's a bit like a fishing ship. So there'll be like stuff that will come up over the side. I might put some more ladders on the side here to make it look like netting hanging over the side, or some rails. this is all trapdoors on the roof on here, just to change the texture of the floor, because normally these ships have like gantries and things that drop stuff over. There's our sunken wreck down there. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little entryway here, like this. And see, I've spruced the floor up. Ha! Spruced the floor. Okay, it wasn't so funny. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a hole in the side here and put glass in here. So we've got a glass bay on the side in here, so we can actually see everything that's going on down there. I'm just going to light this up down here because I haven't done much of this at all. Really worry so much when it's daytime. Can't put one there. Let's put one there. Go. So this is the inside of the ship. It's obviously going to need a lot of work yet to finish this off. And we're going to want some torches up here. And then in here, this area here is going to get closed in, and this is going to be like a little office area. And then we'll have a bridge that we'll put up here, and we'll put the wheel where we steer the ship from. But I think that's probably about all I'm going to cover in this episode. So because this is taking me quite a long time to actually put together and get all these materials over here, I've still got to do a bit with these edges to make them look a bit nicer from the outside. The ship has not really got the most exciting sides on here, so I need to do something to fancy this all up a little bit, but that's something that I can do off camera a bit more. So yeah, this is my recreation of the Minecraft ship that's down there, so hopefully this is going to look something like the real thing. And yeah, I'll come back in another episode or few and have a look and see what we can do next. So I hope you've been enjoying this. Do come back and watch again, see how I get on with the ship. I'll be bringing Halo over here to have a little look round. She can decide if she thinks this looks any good or not, or if she's got any artistic plans for the thing. But in the meantime, please leave a like, and thanks for watching. Thanks very much. Bye.